Here is the full, detailed, and objective true story of King Farouk I of Egypt and Sudan, a monarch whose life was a dramatic tapestry of indulgence, political intrigue, and ultimately, tragic downfall. King Farouk, the tragic boy, king who lost a throne. The story of King Farouk is not just a biography of a man, it is the story of the end of an era. He was the last reigning monarch of the Muhammad Ali dynasty, a symbol of a dying feudal system, and a central player in the final act of British colonial influence in Egypt. Farouk was born on February 11, 1920, at the Abdeen Palace in Cairo, the only son of King Fuad Doribir and Queen Nazli. From the moment of his birth, he was coddled, pampered, and isolated in immense luxury. He was the heir to a vast fortune and the throne of a nation that, while nominally independent, was still under heavy British military and political influence since 1882. His education was designed to prepare him for kingship. He was tutored by an assortment of European instructors and was notably placed under the stern guardianship of the Englishman captain, later Major General, Allweigel, who tried often in vain to instill discipline in the young prince. Farouk was sent to England to study at the Royal Military Academy, Woolwich, in 1935. The sudden accession, on April 28, 1936, his father, King Fuad died unexpectedly. The 16-year-old Farouk, still a minor studying abroad, was suddenly the king of Egypt and Sudan. The country was governed by a three-man regency council until he came of age. The beloved king, a hopeful beginning, 1936 to 1939. Farouk returned to Egypt in 1936 to a nation brimming with optimism. He was young, handsome, and seen as a refreshing change from his stern, autocratic father. His early public appearances were masterclasses in public relations. He spoke fluent Arabic, unlike Fuad, who preferred Turkish or French, visited mosques and bazaars, and showed a common touch that endeared him to the masses. He was hailed as the blessed king and the hope of the nation. Politically, his accession coincided with the signing of the 1936 Anglo-Egyptian Treaty, which slightly loosened Britain's grip, limiting their military presence to the Suez Canal zone, but far from granting full sovereignty. This treaty was initially popular, and Farouk benefited from the nationalist sentiment. In 1938, at 18, he officially assumed his constitutional powers. That same year, he married the beautiful and elegant Safinaz Zulfikar, a commoner of Egyptian and Turkish descent, who was renamed Queen Farida. The marriage was a national celebration, and the couple, seen as the perfect royal pair, had 3 daughters, Farial, Fawzia, and Fadia. The lack of a male